Hello everyone, Douglas here, and welcome to my Doctor Who review, and today I will be reviewing The Long Game. This story is a build-up to the Series 1 finale, and this story is the fourth story to be written by Russell T Davies. Russell wrote this story and submitted this story to the Doctor Who production office back in the 1980s, but it was rejected. This story explores a failed companion. And when I say failed companion, this story is the last for Bruno Langley as Adam Mitchell. According to the book, Shooting Scripts, Russell claimed that he originally set out to write the episode from Adam's perspective, exactly what Rose did in Rose. Our cold open scene begins with the TARDIS landing, and we see the Ninth Doctor, played by Christopher Eccleston, Rose, played by Billie Piper, and Adam. And we find out from the Doctor that the year is 200,000, and they are on a space station. One of the best scenes is when we see the Doctor, Rose, and Adam go to the observation deck, and we see the planet Earth. We find out from the Doctor that this is the fourth great and bountiful human empire. One of the funniest scenes is when we see Adam faint and the Doctor says, "He's your boyfriend." And Rose says, "Not anymore." And we zoom out and we see the space station. Our opening scene begins and we see people. We are introduced to Catherica, played by Christine Adams, and Suki, played by Anna Maxwell Martin. And we find out the space station is called Satellite 5. We find out from Catherica they do the news. And we are introduced to the editor, played by Simon Pegg. We see the editor has a suspicion of the Doctor. We see Catherica and the other people are going to do the news. And we see her head opens, and that is a little freaky. We find out from the Doctor that her brain is the computer. We also find out these people got tiny chips in their heads, connecting them to her. They transmit 600 channels. We find out from the Doctor this technology is one. We find out the editor is working for someone. And we find out Suki got promoted. One of the scenes is that we see Adam is going to the observation deck, but he is up to something. We find out from Catherica that if someone goes to floor 500, they never come back. We see Suki mix it to floor 500. We see Suki mix it to floor 500 and it's covered in snow and ice. We find out that the news is fake. And yes, this story does deal with fake news. We see Adam goes to floor 16, and we see that Adam is going to do something stupid. We see the Doctor and Rose go up to floor 500, and Adam has a chip. We see the Doctor and Rose meet the editor. We do see the alien the Doctor and Rose are up against, the Jagrafess. We see Catherica arrives at floor 500 and she sees the Doctor and Rose. We see the editor finds out the Doctor is a Time Lord. We see the Doctor and Rose find out what Adam did. We see Catherica saves Adam and she is reversing the information. We see Suki grabs the editor by the leg, and the Jagrafess explodes. We see the Doctor is mad at Adam, and he drops him back at home. And we see the Doctor and Rose say goodbye to Adam. And we see Adam's mom comes home, and we see her snaps her fingers, and Adam's head opens, and that is the end. I will say it is a weak story, but watching it again, I find it very interesting. When I first watched this back in 2005, I would not know this would be a build-up to the Series 1 finale. But here are the two questions you need to ask yourself. What is Bad Wolf, and who are the main villains? I did say this story does deal with fake news. And when I watched it in '05, I would not pick up on that. But watching it again, I picked up on this. Even though this story was made in 2005, it does deal with fake news, and it is still true today in today's world. I do like Simon Pegg as the editor, and I could see Simon Pegg as the master. The script by Russell T Davies is good, and the direction by Brian Grant is good, and I would give The Long Game a 7 out of 10. So that is my review of The Long Game. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel, and I will see you next time for my review of Father's Day.